Hi friends, welcome to Yuva Maths Theory Lectures. We have already solved problems in this app. You can refer to solved problems in that. These are again the videos. So let's cover theory over here. Let's start data handling. Data handling can be done in different ways, and one such way is representation of raw data in pictorial form. Means what? Suppose if I give you the names of 40 students in your class and their ages, height, everything mixed, nothing segregated or nothing separated for each student. Means everything is mixed. You don't know whose height is what. Only I give you 40 heights, 40 students. So that is the data. Now how to represent that in a when you segregate it, that becomes the information. Segregate it means what? You separate it and put this is the height of this student, this is the height of this student. That is known as information then. Now how to represent that data? That can be done in the pictorial form. Pictorial means through pictures. So what are the pictures? Bar diagram, histogram, pie chart and line graph. These four we have. Now let's see bar diagram. That's the simplest one. Bar diagram is one of the simplest and most common graph used to represent data. In a bar diagram, usually bars of uniform width, are drawn with equal spacing between them on x-axis, depicting the variables. Means x-axis these bars are drawn on x-axis and values are put on the y-axis. So we mark them accordingly. Okay, that is bar diagram. Then what is histogram? It is similar to bar graph, a graphical display of data using bars of different height. See here, histogram and bar graph both are similar, only there is a slight difference. It is similar to bar chart, but a histogram groups numbers into ranges. This is important. The height of each bar shows how many fall into each range. See this. Bar graph USA India means it's specific to some country. Here it is ranges 1 to 5, 6 to 10 like this. And also look at the gaps. Here there are gaps and there are no gaps in histogram. So that is the difference. Next is pie chart. A pie chart is a pictorial representation of numerical data by sectors of a circle. Means it's always shown in circles. Area of each sector is proportional to the magnitude of data represented by the sector. Now what is a sector basically? Sector means this part of the circle, this blue part, this is a sector, this green, this is a sector, orange, this is a sector which consists of two radius and one this perimeter means circumference, some part of that circumference. That is known as the arc. So the pie charts are used for comparison. Various parts in the pie chart are represented as percentage, a fraction or a decimal. A tally chart is drawn by drawing the number of lines of each value in the data. You get more clarification on this when you see the problems in this app. So follow the problems also. Remember 2-3 important words only. Used for comparison, shown as percentage and drawn by drawing number of lines of each value. Okay. Now this pie chart is shown as like this, as a part of the circle, sector of the circle. But pie charts can be shown in different ways. I'll show you. See, these can be shown like this also, as we have shown it, or separately like this also, in terms of separate percentages, or this is known as donut pie chart. So that can also be shown, or similar. See this major sectors separating. This way also it can be shown. Or this way also. These two are similar, donut pie charts. Next is line graph. Line graph is another method of representation of numerical data. In line graph, the collected data are represented by specific points joined together by straight lines. Means what is this? See here. These are various points. All data were collected and plot over here. And then the line is marked through it. Okay, drawn through it. So that is basically a line graph. A point is plotted on two-dimensional plane. Two-dimensional means what? X and Y. These are the two dimensions. One on horizontal axis and other on vertical axis. Horizontal means X, this vertical means Y. A line graph can be drawn by joining the dots for values in the given data. See, these dots are, first we plot these dots as per the given data and then join the lines. Then maps help us to understand locations and help us to see how big or small places are in comparison to other places. Then, sorry, that was about maps. That's a separate thing altogether. Next is data representation. Data are usually presented in form of tables, numerical forms, and pictures and graph, pictorial representation. Okay, means these two ways the data can be represented. Either it can be given to you in tables or in terms of pictures. Pictures means it can be in terms of pie charts, bar graphs, anything it can be. Okay, representation of data using pictures is called pictograph. It is tedious and time consuming to draw pictures of large data. Bar graphs can be drawn to represent data using rectangles and bars. In a bar graph, bars of equal width and heights corresponding to the given data are drawn. The number of bars in the bar graph is same as the number of values in the given data. Means as the number of values are given, same would be the number of bars. See, this you will understand definitely when you see the problems. Follow the problems in this app. Once you follow the problems, you will understand all these things, because this is what we get through experience, through practice. Okay, the spaces between the bars should have the same width. Bars should be given a title at the top or bottom of the graph. Scale should be mentioned in the upper part of the graph. Okay, now data. Now what is data? Collection of information in numerical form for a specific purpose is called data. Means there is some purpose for which we collect the information. Only then it's of any use. Otherwise you go on randomly collecting the information, it's of no use. Data can be analyzed and inferences are drawn from them. The numerical data are represented in pictorial form for easy analysis and interpretation. Now what is the raw data? The initial data that the observers collect himself is called as the raw data. Means what? Suppose if you visit any village and get some information in the book that what the village is, what the people are, that is known as raw data. What is group data? Means once you segregate them and put it in the groups, that in that village the people of the age 10 to 20 are this much, 20 to 30 are this much, then it's a group data. When raw data is arranged in tables in order to extract the information contained by it easily, it is called as group data. So that was some theory regarding data representation. It is useful for State Board, CBSE and ICSE. You download this Yogaguru app from Play Store. It contains this theory as well as problems, solve problems in video lectures. Okay, you can get these videos with question banks, question banks with explanations and tests on your mobile directly. You can get 500 plus questions with explanations and case studies separately on a PC. It's a separate paid version. Follow us on Facebook on this link. WhatsApp us on this number for any query related to purchases. Keep studying, keep watching. Thanks.